So the excavator driver left, and he didn't turn around and fill in his tracks. If he had filled these ruts back in with material, this water wouldn't be finding them as a low spot, and it wouldn't be filling in because it would be above the ground level. You guys see how this material is above the ground right there, and above the ground right there, and below where I am standing. This all had to be filled back in. Right where Buck is, all that material had to go back in here. And he dug it out and just left it out. And this was the wet area that he made wetter. And there was no water right here before, and now there is. So, I don't know what to do about this. He dug a hole right here, and now there's water all the way to here. Previously, as you can see in videos, if you go back a little bit, the water was gathering right in here, and he took a bunch of fill material from up top and put it here, which was actually a good idea, and it stopped the water from coming out until he dug a hole right here. And now the water is back with a vengeance, because these are really low spots. If the rest of the material was filled up to this level, there wouldn't be water here. And I'm really pissed because can you imagine the work it's going to take to fill this back in with a shovel before the ground freezes? I mean, look at the amount of material he took out of here. He wasted an entire day with the excavator taking material out of here and then put it all back in. I don't believe this. I'm supposed to fill these up with a shovel? Are you out of your fucking mind? I don't even have a tractor with a backhoe, and if I did, I wouldn't be able to get it all the way down in here. I can't believe this. This is so depressing. Yeah, water finds the lowest spot, and he made really low spots and didn't fill them back in all the way. I don't know how this is ever going to be a driveway. And obviously can't go that way. There's a spring coming out right down there. You can't see it because he pushed fill into the head of the spring, which is also making me extraordinarily angry. This should be a berm, and there shouldn't be any material in here. That shouldn't be there. Yeah, the spring is coming out right here, and he pushed material into its way, which will change the course of the water if it keeps sliding in there. And it'll all end up where there was supposed to be a driveway. So I doubt this is ever going to be able to be a driveway. All of these low spots had to be filled back in, and there's just piles of material that he didn't fill back in. And he just left it and took the excavator, so I don't know what to do except start, screaming at the top of my lungs, because I don't know what else to do. I'm so frustrated at this. This is insane that he did this and just left it like this. So as we can see here, much to my horror but not surprise at all, this stem is about to give way. It's leaking very actively. You can see where it's leaking, and above where it's leaking, it's starting to crumble and fall and deteriorate. And all of this water is going to come gushing out and go into that giant cavernous hole for some reason. I have no idea what the fuck that's doing there. I didn't direct him to dig any part of this yet. He did this without me here. I'm furious about it. And, yeah, this needs to be the thickest part of the berm, and it's super skinny, and it's leaking already. And falling apart. This is gonna fail. It's gonna fail really soon, too. Maybe if the ground freezes, it won't right away, but as we can see also, problem number 2, this water is maybe 4 inches from going right over this berm, and we can kiss the entire berm goodbye when that happens. So, that's fun. Water is over here in the spillway, but probably not from the pond, because it hasn't spilled over yet. It's, I don't have my laser level yet. I haven't had a phone for weeks that's been working. Thanks, HughesNet. And I bought a new box to get it working, and they refused to give me the info to make the box do more than give me a dial tone. So it's very possible that that berm is going to go over in 4 more inches and that this is maybe 6 inches up. The water actually has to go up this little curve here, which I didn't dig deep enough yet. It'd be more fun to increase that berm in width and height, but that is impossible now. Again, there's no more excavator and just me and my shovel with chronic back pain. This is all not going well, just like the whole country right now. Yeah, this berm is gonna collapse. This all has to be dug out and drained, I guess, which is going to be catastrophic to any wildlife if we wait to do it in the spring or the summer. And it's got to be completely rebuilt from the ground up. And there's a ratio, how much you dig out of the pond versus how big you can make the berm. And obviously he didn't dig out enough clay to make the berm tall enough or high enough, because he didn't even fucking ask me. He just did this without me here. And what the fuck is this giant ditch? I'd really like to know, because this is not a spillway. This is a second pond that's just gonna infiltrate into the ground and end up running downhill, probably towards the driveway, which is already done for if I can't get another excavator and operator in here in time to fill in the shit that he didn't fill in. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous.